Okay, y'all, I was scrolling through YouTube and I randomly came across this Kiara X Kovu's tribute, and I was wondering, did we do a reaction to this? It's by Kiji RO, by the way. And we haven't reacted to her in a long time, just so y'all know. But for any of y'all that's been with the channel like for like the past year or more, like there has like for whatever reason, my mind was like, we didn't react to Kiara X Kovu, did we? But we did, and it was in this video, and that was back in the day when I was trying to figure out what kind of reactions to Lion King content I wanted to do. But the thing was that like I wasn't sure if I wanted to combine do 2 tributes in one video because like they were so short, or otherwise just do like one, like one or anything like that. But if I'm doing only one, like permanently, because they end up being like 10 minutes long, and I am not stuffing 2 tributes in there anymore. But what I do like is the fact that like I forgot about this. So technically we were gonna react to this because I remember the song. But I do not remember the art in this whatsoever. But I just thought, it'd be kind of fun to get a little nostalgia of, my old content, which we don't really do anymore, but I only do it when I come back from like a long time and I just want to do something simple. So let's watch Kiara X Kovu's tribute by Kijiro. And as y'all can see, I'm wearing my bathrobe again. Also, I got a haircut, but you can't really tell because my hood's on. Okay, so this was made let's see, this was made back in 2022, so that was over 2 years before I started making YouTube videos and all that. Like I had the idea in my head, but I just didn't know what I was gonna do.
Can I tell you something just between you and me?
Oh, this song's a banger.
When I hear your voice, I know I'm finally free.
I don't remember that one whatsoever.
Every single word
I sort of remember that one.
Can be. And I need you here with me.
I've seen this. Hold up. I've seen so many images like this where it's like, where it's like them like sleeping on top of each other. I've seen so many of these that like I wouldn't remember this one particularly.
When you lift me up,
that's a nice one.
that I'll never fall. I can speak to you by saying nothing
I don't remember this one at all, but it looks good.
at all. Every single time I find it hard
I remember
to
this
breathe,
one.
'cause I need
Oh.
you here with
Wait a
me.
minute. Because we did because in that same video where we reacted to this, there was a we did a Simba and Kiara tribute reaction in the same video. I think this image was also in there as well because it's we got Kiara and Ez together,
Every day
and they're similar right there.
you're saying the words that I want you to say.
Man, this song's a banger.
There's a
Hold up.
pain in my heart and it won't go away.
Wait, what's the name of the song again? Hold up. I want to check the description. So this is Here With Me by Marshmallow and whatever that says. Yeah, okay. I remember this song pretty well, but I do not. Why does that say translate English? That literally is English right down there. What?
Now I know I'm falling in deep, 'cause I need you here with me every day.
I don't remember any more lyrics of
Saying the
that.
words that I want you to say.
No wonder it's made by Marshmallow. Oh, but I remember that. I did not include that in one of. Wait, did I include that in my Kiara X Kovu tribute? I don't think I did. But this one stuck in my mind for a while. I don't know why. I think it was because there was another tribute with a similar image like that, but I think it was a different character.
There's a pain in my heart and it won't go away. Now I know I'm falling in deep.
I'm seeing a lot of cub
'Cause
action.
I need you.
I've seen this image too many times to count. I don't even know like where I first started. Well, maybe I think it was a different. Was it a different one? I think it was a different Kiara X Kovu tribute, but I've seen this image so many times. I don't even know where to begin.
Here with me. I think I see a face in
Why is he
every
already like
place that I
sub-adult and
go.
she's still like cub?
I try to hide it, but I
What
know
if?
that it's gonna show.
Finally, the adult action.
Every
Let's go.
single night I find it harder to sleep.
Okay, I think I used this in the tribute. I'll have to look again. Wait, no, it was a different image, but it was, but it had like but it was like I think it was inspired by this one.
With me every day.
Right, this one can. I've used that tribute. You know, I've used that image before. That was definitely in there. I don't think I used that
Pain in
one.
my heart and it won't go away.
Let it play for a
I
second.
know I'm falling in deep.
We've all seen this image before. I forgot this was even in this tribute, but we all know where this image came from. It's man. So oh wait, it's King Simba. Oh wow. Okay, I didn't realize that. But we all know, like if you guys, you know, have been around for a while, this image was the thumbnail for my KRX Kovu tribute. That was one of the worst tribute experiences I've ever had. I was up till midnight working on that. Like, I'm not saying I worked on it throughout the day. It just took like 2 weeks. It took 2 weeks for me to make that tribute because the amount of schedule, you know, like rescheduling I had to do. It was bad, man. It was terrible.
'Cause I need you here
It ended up
with
being a
me
really good tribute.
every
It was worth it. Man, this is really loud.
day. You're saying the words that I want you to say.
Good art though. I really like this art. I've seen that one. I might have used it.
And it won't go away.
That's a lot of tongue action.
Now I know I'm falling in deep.
I've seen the image outside the tribute.
'Cause I need you here with me.
I think I've also seen this one.
Can I tell you something just between you and me? When I hear your voice, I know I'm finally.
You know, here's the thing. Here's one thing I wonder. In the future, will the Lion King grow up to be like like as time goes on, the next generation, or will it just stay like with like Simba's time? Well, no, of course it won't, because eventually people want new stuff rather than just like sticking with Simba's generation. Because eventually we have to move on. Like, I'd say right now, like we're in the live action era and stuff. Like Mufasa came out 2 years ago, and what else? So, and then when the Lion Guard came out, that was in, I want to say like Simba, a mix of Simba and like Kion's generation, I'd say, because you know we see Kion and Renee, you know, get married and all that. But I am curious though, man. I am really curious as to like what will come next. Like what will come next for the Lion King? Like will it just, you know, be a little more live action stuff and like stick in the same timeline for a while, or will we get something new like Kiara and Kovu's generation, or Kion X and Renee's generation? Like I just don't know. Like it'd be really cool. We won't get like I just wish that we would get something new.
Free.
I mean, we still are, but
Every single word is perfect as it can
okay.
be.
I remember this image pretty well because I remember thinking for a while, I was like, man, is that really what Simba would look like if he was older?
'Cause
He looks good,
I
though.
need you here with me.
Did you bleed? Okay, first of all, W tribute. Like I honestly don't remember that video at all. Like I think like that was at the time when I was like kind of like doing I started to do thumbnails as well, and I was also kind of like on the verge of like choosing whether or not I wanted to stop doing like tribute reactions at the same time. Like I was still kind of new at it, but I just was wondering if I wanted to keep doing it or not, or if I wanted to try something different. Like so I'm the only YouTuber on YouTube that I'm the only YouTuber that reacts to this kind of stuff. Like I do not like I tried looking up Lion King tribute reactions, and I haven't seen a single one besides myself. Like it's interesting. Like I wonder, like I mean, I'm not saying it's like weird or anything I'm doing this, but like it's just kind of interesting. Like I wonder if I'll ever start a new trend or something, you know, cuz like it'll just be interesting. Like, you know, I just wonder if I'll inspire other people to, you know, like react to tributes like this. Like they're fun to react to, but once you like react to like a lot and all like to a lot of them with like the same characters, like one of the same characters from like a different tribute, it starts to get like kind of like not as fun, because then like you've seen like most of that art in that video, or like you've seen you know, like you just seen something similar. But like it is fun though to look at other art pieces of art and like be like, oh, maybe that image was inspired by that person, or like looking at art in general and see how well people do. And also it's fun to like to listen to music. It's kind of like my way of like listening to music with y'all. Like even though there are like the videos I do where like I'm singing them all, and like, you know, it's kind of, you know, like I do those like for my own personal benefit because, you know, it's like kind of like, you know, it's kind of just something I like to do, you know, for my own self. I don't even care if y'all like really like them that much, but like it's just something I like to do for my own personal benefit. Anyway, so I hope you all enjoyed this video. It was really fun to like react to something that we haven't reacted to in like over a year, I think. But you know, it's fun to do reactions like when like I think we're gonna start doing a little more reactions, but like they'll like be like a couple like 2 or 3 months like apart. That's so it doesn't seem like I'm doing like the same content over and over again. But the reason why I like doing reactions is because they kind of just like bring back a little nostalgia and to see if I remember stuff. Like I was gonna do a reaction a couple weeks ago, but it ended up falling off because I was like, wait a minute, didn't we do that like 6 months ago? And I was like, oh yeah, we're not doing that. The only way you'll get me to do a reaction if it's like a year apart or something like that, but like that's like the max. But I'm not saying like we'll ever react to that again. Will we react to other tributes? Yeah, that I've reacted to. Yes, we will. But I have to like really look at them and see when, you know, it's coming out. Also, the time where like the Lion Guard took over my channel for a while, it's almost a year old. Like, it happened 10 months ago, where like there's like a lot of Lion Guard stuff happening on the channel because I had just watched it at the time. It like it's almost a year since that happened, and I'm tempted to do it like I'm tempted like every year we do like a Lion Guard, like we do like a Lion Guard themed era, like specifically for the Lion Guard. That'd be kind of fun. Like it'd be like the Gaming Beaver with like his Jurassic month and all that, where he used to do that. Well, I don't think he does that anymore because, you know, he is a child now, I think. But hey, I think it'd just be fun to do an event like that, you know, just to, you know, and also maybe talk about, you know, stuff that could happen with the Lion Guard, or, you know, stuff that we know possibly will want. And hopefully Disney will watch this because I really want to be a voice actor for them on the Lion King, and I really hope I do. So yeah. Anyway, guys, hope you all just again, I hope you all enjoyed this video. It was fun. It was very fun to make. It just came out of the blue. I like had no plans to make this video. I just came out of the blue. I just started recording, and and I am fun right now. So like, comment, subscribe. It's me, Odens-King, and I will see you all probably in a couple of days. A tribute. I haven't redone the intro to the tribute yet, but it's gonna take a little bit because there's a lot of stuff going on right now. All right. And until next time, I will see you all, yeah, in a couple of days. So, yeah. Bye, guys.